Welcome, friends. It's time for an adventure. Session 5. An adventure in the world of Hezilleon, more specifically, Imeron. Along the coast of the Glamaze Sea, we start in Ebonwatch. There are 4 individuals, Torque, Flint, Hollow, and Wilfor, searching the Tomehaven archives, looking for a cure for a possible form of rare magic and a history lesson on the town's overlords, known as the Phoenix Braves. With little luck, but not completely empty-handed, the group, after searching through and checking out, headed to what they've been calling home the past couple days, up at the Gilded Galleon Tavern. Zane and Azael, leaving the DeGray farm, have a crazy experience of their own, when a portal opens up and a furbog giant falls out of nowhere. Having no idea what Ebonwatch is, where she's located, and completely lost, Pasiphae is dragged along with Zane and Azael for protection, we will say. Here are the GGT, and very, very hungry. After making Brock in the kitchen work extra time, you guys start planning an exchange of to-dos. With little understanding of your surroundings, when a Phoenix Brave spy takes off from the tavern and is rushing towards the salvage yard. Quick on his tail, you try stopping him before he gets down there, but a little too late, as he rushes across the docks, calling out that he is being followed. 2 elves pop out from behind and start attacking you. Here it also becomes a tight battle, as soon Lysandre Crestweaver shows up on the side of the dock within the top area of the Loyalty, the name of the ship, and using his, we'll call it magic wand. It's a celestial wand of some sort, and starts barrage attacking at you. Taking out the minions, the group heads down to Lysandre and you, but looking very rough. With Zane takes an arcane blast and takes him out, being thrown onto the ship. The battle rages on in the air, down the side of the ship, when Lysandre finally rushes to get away, knowing he is at a lost cause at this point. Getting inside of a building before he gets blasted from behind, his body ragdolls. There is noise from underneath the grates of the ship. The crew has been woken up. Zane still down. Azael swimming for his life, bleeding very badly. Torque comes towards the ship with Flint, Pasiphae, Wilfor, and Hollow holding the ground is where we are starting today. I want to get some insight of everybody's character poise at this point. I'm starting with Zane. I want a little bit of understanding of what does it feel like grasping for light, holding on, and escaping death. Is this a new feeling for you?
This is a new feeling for Zane himself, but I will say when Hollow stabilized Zane, he would have seen, not only he would have felt that Zane doesn't feel exactly correct while stabilizing him, he would also feel that Zane is, he would also see that there is like shifting, a slight shift in Zane's face while he was unconscious. Just for a moment while stabilizing him, but
good to know. Zane, as you are laying there 0 HP, but conscious enough that you are coming back to. I want to go to the water, where we are struggling to stay afloat. I need a con save from Hezilleon. As water's splashing over your face and you are looking around for help, breathing faster, what are you thinking about as you're making this save for your life?
Zale's definitely thinking about how he has too much that he still needs to do, and he's not about to go out here.
With that, can I have a dex save?
A dex save?
Yeah.
Oh no. Nat 20.
Nice.
Bravo.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
In the free action of... Pretty much that's what's happening right now outside of the combat. It's a free action for everybody. Interlude. You feel the water going over. You slip under for a second, but you reach out and you can feel cold wood, like slimy, but touch, and you're able to grab a hold and grab the bottom plank, basically, or pole of one of the docks. And you're now holding on, escaping your first scare of swimming, I would say. Pasiphae. You know how to survive on your own, foraging, hunting. How does it feel having others around helping you?
Weird. Very weird. But not terrible. It's been a while. Do get lonely. And hungry.
Torque. Bleeding very badly. Are you really ready for your final task? What are you thinking?
I think right now, going through Torque's mind, after fighting a magic user, first going to be reminiscent of the fact of when he first met Flint and that fight they had. It kind of sparked a little life into him. Because before or after he felt the test, like, the first, like, big person to give that spark to Torque was Flint during that, fight. So Torque's kind of reliving that while his rage is coming down a little bit.
Flint, you have felt lost before. Seeing Zane's unconscious body and taking the life of others today, do you worry?
Oh, I'm incredibly worried. I have a lot of plans ahead for my time here on this planet. And unfortunately, the people I've been riding with are itching to get back into a jail cell, it would seem. So I am strategically breaking down everything that has just gone down. I'm looking for witnesses. I'm looking at this as a crime scene and also looking at it as an opportunity for one of the biggest heists I've ever pulled off if I can get this boat off the dock. So that's what's going on in my mind right now. Seeing Zane get thrown onto the boat is one of the craziest damn things I've ever seen. So I'm just kind of, as much as I'm concerned about everybody's individual well-being, I'm mostly concerned about Torque and getting us collectively on this boat and out of here.
Makes sense. Wolfor, you've had power. You've lost power. Looking around and seeing the others and what they've done, is the way you're heading the right way for you?
I'm uncertain about my path right now. I would like to think that I'm leaving behind something that I regret, and I'm hopeful that where we're headed leads to the future that I'm trying to attain. With that said, though, I understand that there is, probably things that will need to be done that will make me feel uncomfortable, and that is something that I'm still kind of internally grappling with.
And Hollow. Blending in. That is your way. That's how you've lived, made your way through Ebonwatch for so many years. Do you worry about the outcomes that is happening around you at the moment?
Right now, no. Like, that is a problem for when this boat Zane's taken care of. Everyone's on the boat. The boat is cleared because he's done this for a while. He knows this fight's not over yet. What happens next is for what happens is for later. Right now is the mercenary. We gotta clear this boat. We gotta get out of here, and then we will deal with the problems. Does he think it's not going to be great? No. But right now we don't have time to worry about it.
I'm glad that the high intelligence characters have the same plan. That really helps.
With everybody's conscious now spoken, you guys continue hearing underneath the grates in the ship. The four of you, well, Zane, you're awake at least. With with Torque landing next to Hollow, you guys can hear the shifting of feet, loud noises. It sounds like things are moving around and climbing of stairs. What is your guys' actions? What is your guys' movement at this point?
Well, I would like to speak of a quick plan. My advice would be I can look around to try and get the boat going. Zane, I'm gonna need you to work up a real good lie for the people that are underneath us. Do you think you can handle that?
Well, I can try, but I mean, I look really rough.
Use it to your advantage. Spin whatever web of lies you need to. Let them know that Crestweaver wanted them off the boat and go meet him at the Gilded Galleon. Who knows? Come up with whatever you can. I need someone to loot these bodies and then dispose of the corpses immediately, and I would suggest the barbarians do that. Do we have and I'm gonna start looking around for everybody.
If Zane, I'm gonna like go up to the stairs and start getting like ready for the next fight. But if Zane decides he wants to go along with it, I will like side by side him, so he's not defenseless.
He should absolutely have protection. And I point over to Pasiphae, and I'm just be like, you seem to have befriended him recently, and you can handle yourself well. Maybe you can protect him down there, but he needs to be able to tell a really good lie. And if you can't, well, we might have to crack some skulls.
My first instinct was, I might rather go and deal with these. I'm like, alright, someone else has a plan, fine. But I'm gonna be ready to crack scrolls still, and lead the charge.
I'll see what I can figure out, but Jordan fucked them up.
And Wilfa, I suggest that you get some wind in these sails as soon as possible. If there's anything you can do to assist with aiding our escape, now's the time.
As an air genasi, I can certainly try, but like I have no promises that I'll be able to do much.
We need to drop the sails and raise the anchor. Those are the main things we need to do. And if you can do anything to blow really hard in the general direction we need to go, I don't give a damn. Let's just get out of here.
I can raise the anchor.
See if we can convince him off the ship before we even touch the sails, though.
Precisely.
If we can get less weight on this boat, that would be helpful.
And less pointy blades.
And everyone can be ready to stab them when it goes badly.
Yep. Start making my way over towards the stairs.
I'm helping him get up, sell the all because he's injured. Also help sell the act.
Yeah.
Did our friend make it from the dock over to the boat yet?
Hezilleon is climbing up. He's on the dock at this point. I was like, you have free movement. How are you getting onto this dock? Up onto the ship?
I figure probably a Disney cartoon movie style. I just see me slowly creeping up, pulling myself up over the side. I spit some water out, pull myself the rest of the way up.
Jim Carrey slap a pocket. Water just shoots out.
Bring out my clothes a little bit.
I'll follow it over for you, Justin.
Thank you.
I'll say, Hollow and Zane, as you guys rush towards the staircase heading down, literally running up the stairs, you see two individuals, full sprint, meet your eyes, like as they come around the corner of the staircase. So you guys are standing at the top, and these two are running up right now.
Can I do like an insight check to see if they're just going to start throwing hands or if they're going to wait to talk?
Sure.
Because I don't want them to just run up and start punch Zane unconscious again.
That's the real question. Am I stable at 1 HP or just at 0 but stable, kind of like in and out of consciousness?
I mean, technically nobody healed you up at all, so...
Yeah, so
Stabilize
I'm
you,
probably
yeah.
at 0, just stable.
Yes.
I got a 15.
15. As they're rushing up, they're actually almost surprised to see you. You can see on their face. Their swords, no weapons are in hand. They are just running up the stairs. And they stop as they see you. And there's like a stare off for a second. You can tell that they feel very threatened.
Fair.
So, they haven't said anything. Oi! Who are you?
We're new recruits from Lysandre. We just stopped someone that was tailing our people back to the ship. We managed to stop him, but it was a tough fight. He was wanting more help to go over to the galleon.
Where's the boss?
He already headed off towards the galleon.
Roll me a deception check.
Is 19.
Did he go by himself? Why wouldn't he have taken us? Judas! We're late! He's gonna be pissed that we're not there yet. You say you're a new recruit?
Oh, the both of us. This is our crew running with us here. We'll hold down the ship.
You don't look too good there, man.
Yeah, that's why we're probably gonna stay back, cause that was tough.
I'm just gonna be laying low over here too. I'm not like popping my head out because I knew what the plan was. So if people are coming out, I'm gonna be like not making myself obvious.
Man, you look so bad. Tiff's down below. She can patch you up.
We'll get her. We'll let her know. Have her help out.
Roll me a con save at this point. Since you're at 0 HP and you're doing a lot of this, like, just talking and holding yourself, it's taking a lot of energy from you.
That is nat 1. I fall unconscious.
Yes.
Like, shit.
He's really selling it.
Alright. I grab him, like, I got him. Go.
With that, these two are running up past you. They are taking the rope ladder that's on the side and running towards it. They are caught and see Flint in your hat and Torque and even Wilfer and Pacific. Like, you guys are all kind of like huddled together towards the top, right? Nobody's hiding out of sight?
I just said I am hiding. Like,
I also did say this is like our crew. Like
I know
you
he
guys.
said crew, but I was just going to say you guys all are assortment of a crew, really. So
Yeah, Flint,
Yeah.
Flint
If they're
just-
looking at Torque, Torque's still gonna be up on the front end, kind of like on his axe, catching his breath. Like,
okay.
he's not really bloody just because it was mostly fire, but you can see like just burns all over him.
I'm pretending to clean.
Okay. They're off the ship and running.
We'll try to catch Flint's eye and still be like, there's still more. I don't know how, like, down here.
This,
Like, at least one down.
with that, though, Hezilleon, you were back on the docks. This is why I asked, how were you getting on the ship and what were you doing at this point?
It's right here. Couldn't see.
Last thing Azale heard for instructions was for barbarians to loot and dispose of the bodies, so that's what Azale's gonna try and do.
That's fair.
Okay. Do you know where?
Find that body.
You were in
was
the
the one that
He was in the
killed
water when
back
he got
here.
murdered.
You were in the water. I need probably a perception check from you because I don't think you saw where Lysandre went down.
Oh, he was still over here last I saw. I threw a javelin at him and then I fell in the water.
Yep.
Nice. 21.
21. You saw the general direction that he went, and I will say you didn't see the body or anything like that, but you know he went this way towards the building.
Sounds good.
You're currently on the dock, and you see these two Phoenix Brave pirates basically rushing down the side of the dock, heading on the map, south, but they were heading towards the Gilded Galleon Tavern after whatever was said by Zane, which you don't know, but essentially you see these two rushing by you. What are you doing?
They're running the opposite direction, so they're not looking at me.
They are running pretty much right by you.
Oh, they're running right by me.
Mm-hmm. That's why I need to know what you do.
Are they, like, dressed up the same way as the other guys who were fighting?
Slightly different, but yeah, for the most part. They have the red band of the Phoenix Brave on their overcoats.
Well, unfortunately, Hezilleon's an idiot, so... Drawing my weapon, I'm gonna start running towards them.
I'm in telepathic range of Torque. I would ask Torque if he has eyes on Hezilleon.
Torque does not. Torque is trying to stay alive.
The Torque's almost dead too.
Shit.
Yep.
No witnesses is probably better.
Alright. Well, I have to move these guys a little bit closer because they're running at you, and Zale, you're probably about here, I would say, on the map. If you're pulling your sword on them, they're going to be surprised because they thought everything was cleared based off of what Zane just told them. But you're dripping wet, you're trying to clean yourself off. They think that you're one of the enemies that didn't get killed by them. So, I'm going to have you roll me initiative. Is anybody else joining in this that can see based off of Torque, Flint, and Wilford?
I would be able to see it, so I would roll initiative.
Okay.
Torque will, but it'll probably be after the initial first contact when he hears the swords.
I would say that I'm rolling initiative because I'm head on a swivel trying to observe the entire situation. And I'm right there watching them run. I'm only about 30 feet away.
So.
So.
And you would want to go somewhere else on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, like one over here.
Oh, wait.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll 2 and just kind of wait and see what unfolds. Hold my action essentially.
Alright.
I got a 6.
Hollow and Zane, were you guys doing this, or are you guys heading down?
I think with Zane fully unconscious, I think how he doesn't see this at all happening. He would just heading straight down.
Okay.
And he's probably hear explosions later, but I think he probably handle it. It's probably fine.
Hezilleon, what did you roll?
18.
Flint?
I rolled a nat 19 for a total of 24.
Nice. Got a flip with it.
Torque?
12.
Wilfor?
10.
Alright. Flint, you are technically top of initiative, and I need kind of some more fun music, Pirate attack music. That.
Are you familiar with Ailstorm?
There we go.
My page has got me on death saves.
I don't think you were out of health.
Yeah, I don't remember getting dropped. I remember being in the water, but
Yeah. You didn't get dropped. I don't know how much you fully took, but...
I thought I had like 9 HP or something like that.
Yeah, you were low, but not.
I'm pretty sure Zane was the only one that actually went down, for sure.
Yeah, I'm the only one that went down.
Yes.
For potential future use.
Nine.
Okay.
Let me know what you think of the title.
Oh, God.
Hey, what is this? What is it?
It's actually a surprisingly upbeat song.
Flint, what were you doing, though?
If I could potentially use a bonus action to try and just be like, nope, he's with us. He barely made it. He almost drowned. We don't have to just head out to the galleon and everything will be good.
I need a deception check from you.
Not great.
Blow our whole
Gonna
spot
try
up.
though.
It's
Gonna try.
our whole spot up.
Charisma's not my thing. Here we
Do
go.
you still have a bardic inspiration?
I did give Flip one. I know that, and it's been hasn't been 10 minutes yet.
I rolled a 3, so the
That's
bardic
gonna
inspiration ain't gonna get me nowhere.
Yeah.
I got a -1 to my bonus. So.
Well, we're probably gonna kill him anyways. It's fine.
There's no way he's with us. He just pulled his sword. He's going down.
All right. Well, I am going to obviously draw out my deck of cards, and the quickest one I'm going to pull out is going to be Mind Sliver, and I'm going to probably just affect the one in the front. So this one here, it is a cantrip, so it's, must pass an intelligence save of 13.
So 14.
Oh, balls. Okay.
Fine as nothing then.
Yeah, nothing happens. Crap.
Cantrips.
Alright.
As your deception has not fooled them, Zale, you are up.
Alright, it was over a round since I fell and everything, so I'm gonna, as a bonus action, use my second rage.
Okay.
And then I'm just charging straight forward and taking a swing at the dude in front. Please be good to me. Oh wait, recklessly attacking, by the way. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Yay. Awesome, minimum damage, 6. Oh wait, rage damage, so 8.
That's your minimum damage.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's all it's just.
And yeah, that'll do it for me.
Alright. Right. The one that is behind the one that you just attacked is sidestepping here, and around his friend, short sword comes out. Basically, is just stabbing out at you. Kind of.
He does have advantage on the attack.
Don't tell me that, because that's already a good roll. It's 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
4 piercing damage. As this is.
I resist it, so I take 2.
Yep.
Zale's not looking too hot whatsoever.
Oh, crap.
Oh.
He technically had advantage on this, so there's sneak attack damage on this.
Oh no, he's
Ooh.
a rogue!
still
go.
resisted. It is still resisted.
Yeah, it's still gonna hurt though.
Yeah.
8 damage on sneak attack.
4 more damage.
Oh, that was no.
Yeah.
That was
It's looking bad. It's looking real bad.
That's ending his turn though. Torque, you're up.
And Torque would kind of get up, lean over after hearing the commotion down below. Sees that there's more enemies, and with what time is left with his wings, Torque is going to fly down here.
1 HP. All right.
Oh yeah, Torque is having He's a close enough.
I can't control Torque. If you wouldn't mind.
The guy who controls the character, I can't control him. What are you talking about?
All players can control Torque.
Oh, I thought you meant like I can't control my character's actions. What are you talking about? I thought you were making a joke.
Yeah.
Alright, well, Torque's down there. I don't know why it's not letting me move him. And Torque's gonna bonus action rage, and he's also gonna try to intimidate these guys to run away.
How so?
As soon as he lands behind them and that rage starts coming out, he's gonna be like, "Leave now, or I will show you what I did to your boss."
Oh no. Well, they're gonna die anyway.
Yeah, like it's too late now.
Roll me intimidation.
1 second. My whole page just dropped, so let me get that back up.
Also, you did move Torque.
Yeah.
Oh, did I?
Yep.
So let's say nothing was registering on my end, but I think that's because everything kind of dropped right there. Alright, come on, Torque. Let's do intimidation. It's gonna be a 13.
Hell no. You're on our ground.
Will that intimidation be counted as my action right there?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay, well, Torque really doesn't have much left at all, so that's gonna be Torque's turn.
Wolfwar.
Alright, so.
I swear to God, you hold your action. We're gonna fight.
No, it's just whether or not I have enough movement to be able to do what I want to do.
I will tell you that's where you ended the last turn. You can get a little bit more free movement in between, the actual form of combat. We didn't move your token beforehand-wise, so you don't have to get
so
that
I
exact
mean,
spot.
because my thought would have been I would have for sure seen him over the side of the boat when Hezilleon's over
Yeah.
there, and then starting to wig out. So maybe I would have moved somewhere closer over to here, knowing that there was the commotion here. So I'd say if I, from the start of my turn, having starting there would be
That's
if
fine.
that's fine now.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, and then alright. So if I go here to the edge of the boat, basically standing on the edge of the boat, I'm gonna this is gonna be a complex thing. I'm gonna basically do a fucking jump off the boat and do a fucking kick as my unarmed strike.
Swan dive.
Not swan kick. Think Three Ninjas where they do the one high kick type deal. You remember the movie, Al?
Yeah.
There's a blast from the past.
So yeah, I would then try and jump and then take on that guy right there, assuming that I actually can pull this off.
I need an
I was picturing a missile drop kick.
I need an athletics check.
The top rope.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So what do you need from me, Alex? Do you need me to do an athletics check first?
Athletics check. Technically, you have the higher ground, so I'm going to say this is with advantage.
I already have advantage on athletics, so.
Well, okay.
Double secret advantage.
Okay, secret. Yeah, alright, so. Well, not that one. 22.
22. Yeah.
Cool. Alright, so my jump, at least here, will be successful. Now, whether or not I connect on the attack is another another thing. So this will be an unarmed strike. Actually, you know what? I do have that quarterstaff, I guess. So I could, in theory, like, jump off and just, like, fucking Donatello and try smacking him with the... Let me do that instead. That sounds cooler.
Travis remembers he has a monk weapon.
Yeah, I know. I forgot about that.
Hey,
Only-
monks
only the-
can fuck you up in several different directions. They just have to choose which one.
As Aaron and Krista and I have been finding out on our run of Baldur's Gate 3.
There you go.
Anyways, here we go for the attack roll. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
Oh,
Sick.
hell yeah.
And because it's two-handed, it's going to be a 1d8 plus 2, so 5. I think it's like bludgeoning damage.
It's gonna fold this dude.
Roll me an extra d6 on that.
An extra d6.
It's not like full on sneak,
Sick.
like sneak attack, but you have the higher ground surprise from this.
Add 6 to that.
Nice.
Nice.
What was your initial? Sorry.
It was 5, and then I rolled a 6, so
Oh.
11 total.
Crush this man.
He had 11 HP. So tell me how this looks.
Oh, this guy ain't. Alright, so here's the thing. I'm not killing him. This is gonna be non-lethal, but I'm mainly just gonna jump off and then fucking crack the dude two-handed like Donatello, just crack him on the side of the temple and drop him.
Okay. Yeah, his body is dropping. I'm gonna just put him on the DM layer.
And now he's paralyzed because you hit him in the exact right spot.
Well, you know he can find a good PI attorney, and then he can sue for damages. I'm sure
He's gonna get someone to come after you with a spirit gun, Travis.
I'm sure there's some defendant.
He'll get workman's comp. It was on the job.
Yeah, it's workman's
The
comp.
Phoenix Braves have great benefits, right?
Yeah. I don't think.
He'll hire a PI to prove it's true. We'll run into 10 men.
Oh my god.
That's
If
why I
only
said
we
the spirit
thought
gun
this
was coming
out
after
a
him.
little bit better than how we're thinking that scenario.
Oh my
Alright,
god.
that's my turn, by the way.
I
That
figured-
wasn't.
Yeah.
You got a
As
bonus
you-
action Fury of Blows?
Why do I mean, I guess they could just do an unarmed strike on
Yeah,
the other
fuck
dude.
the other dude up. Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna use that as a key point right now in case I need it, but
You won't need it. Use everything you got because otherwise we might die. Like,
The guy flying has 1 HP. If he falls, he's going into the sea.
Grace probably has
Alright,
like
fine.
2. So.
Fine. I will do Fury of Blows as my bonus action.
There's almost a legend board here
First
today.
unarmed strike is a 19.
19 hits.
That is going to be for 4 bludgeoning damage. And then the second attack is a 9, so I'm assuming that's going to miss.
That does miss. Yep.
Alright, so then I sucker punch, I fucking clock the one dude, and then as I'm like coming down, I follow through, I'm like taking the one hand, taking this off, and then just fucking backhanding the one guy.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Awesome turn from Wolflord. Pacife, you are up.
My turn.
that's how you monk, motherfucker.
He's kind of like, this guy's dead.
Yeah.
He should progress a campaign in 5 sessions to realize how to use monk abilities.
hey, I'm proud of him either way. Hell yeah, that was a hell of a turn.
Where am I?
You're underneath your guy. That's you. I have his beard.
Okay.
There's
And
no
which
spear.
one's the bad guy here?
This, that one.
Okay.
While this is ongoing, I'm running and grabbing a drink.
Wow. I can't see anything related to this.
I'll use the figures on a smaller map. It's kind of hard to see with it on this Zoom now.
Assuming I can get there.
You can zoom in on that one.
Yeah, I guess I can now because we're all condensed now. But when we were like the whole map, everyone could see everyone. But right now, we don't need to see Hollow and Zane right now.
And yeah, I'm gonna
Are you jumping off the boat down?
That's right.
Um,
Seems what they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me an athletics check then.
Enhance.
Ah.
These are
Can't.
the action.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will.
And then I'm gonna reach out and poke him with my glaive.
How nice of you.
That is a 12.
Hey, guess what? A 12 hits.
Oh, thank you. And then... that would be 10 slashing damage.
Yeah, that's putting him at bloodied.
Sweet.
So it's a good poke as you like jump down, and he was turned towards Hezilleon as he slashed back, but then Torque just dropped his friend, so he's kind of like on a pivot as he's stuck in this corner, and your glaive is just stabbing the side of him. Yeah, rough hit. And in your turn, or do you have a bonus action?
I'm just gonna get a little closer to Torque just to make sure he stays safe.
Okay. Brings us to the top of initiative. Flint, you are up.
Alright. I just recently discovered that I've been using Produce Flame wrong, and it requires an action to summon it and an action to cast it, so...
Yep.
You can summon attack with it. It has wording where you can attack with it on the same turn.
Yeah.
Cast it.
Okay. It says,
It's kind of like
when you cast the spell or as an action on a later turn, you can hurl the flame.
Yeah, when you cast the spell, yeah.
When you cast the
So
spell.
you're good.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that in BG3, so I was very confused. So, alright. Cool. So, that's all I got left, so I'm gonna produce flame, and it will look like, just a card igniting and then flinging it out at this guy here. I unfortunately don't have any more magic missiles, so accuracy might be a bitch on this.
He's a little surrounded by friends.
Yeah. Throw a one.
Yeah.
Throw a one out there. Let's see who it hits.
Two lights on
Hey.
fire today.
It's either
All
that or
of
a
us.
dagger, man. I mean,
Man.
something's coming.
Dagger.
So it's a +4 to my roll. Here we go. Nice. That's a 22.
22 hits.
Right.
Hell yeah. 1d8 fire damage. 2 damage.
2 damage. Who days?
And then from there, I just want to use the rest of my turn, because I'm sure that mosh pit of people is going to fuck him up. So I'm going to use the rest of my turn to go to the other side of the boat, kind of duck down, but looking around to see if anybody is hearing all of this shit. Basically just checking for any witnesses.
You run to the other side. We will go to Hezilleon.
So once he's like right around that corner, can I still swing on?
I was like, you'll have to communicate to your friend, depending on what you're swinging with, too.
I might just punch him instead, actually.
Doesn't want a great sword through his friends.
Yeah,
I can
that
duck.
doesn't sound like the best idea. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and try and punch.
All right.
No. Okay. 22 to hit.
22 hits. You guys are getting a lot of 20s already.
For 7 damage.
Dang.
What was the awe for? What?
How'd you do 7 damage with arm strike? Do you have 10?
No.
1 plus my strength mod plus raging damage.
Oh, rage. I forget you're barbarian.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good punch, but he is still standing.
Well. Hezilleon looks disappointed. And that'll be it.
Oh man.
He is surrounded by all 4 of you in some form of way. I'm just doing a fair roll of who he's attacking.
2 people might all die, 2 people won't die.
Yeah, Thunder Wave.
Number 2 or number 4?
I have a trick up my sleeve, potentially.
Number 4 is who he's aiming at. So even after you just punched at him, that glaive poke was still too strong that it has his attention on Pasiphae, and he is swinging at you.
I'm picturing like the scene where he's like sword playing going up the stairs behind him like that.
Don't think that's going to hit, though. It's only a 12.
Nope.
So,
Nice try, buddy.
he does tap 2 attacks. I just didn't realize that. 15.
Nice try, buddy.
Perfect.
Got that scale mail.
Yep. He is surrounded, and
Man, should have ran away.
Cornered.
corner
Because he's on the lower side of the deck, he is surrounded and cornered.
drops the sword, puts his hands up. Torque, you're up.
Well, he should have done that earlier. Torque's gonna get him in the punch.
Torque's raging.
That's fair. That's fair.
Should have done that earlier.
What's about the
We
hard
are
time?
not the good guys, are we?
What's about the hard time to take moral high ground when his partner is murdering people in cold blood?
Does a 19 hit?
19 hits.
So this is gonna be 7 damage.
What does this look like?
Well, as soon as he puts his hands up, Torque's gonna grab him, like, you know, his shirt collar in one hand, and just like punch him in the face, lay him out.
Is this
Non-lethal though.
There we go.
Non-lethal.
Okay.
I was gonna say lethal or non-lethal.
Or a headbutt
Punch his nose into his brain.
in Batman style.
Actually, I like that better. No, this is gonna be a headbutt.
Okay. Thick dragonborn head
Getting
just smashed.
Dragonborn sounds horrible.
I know, that sounds awful.
Not to tell you how to do your job, but that sounds metal as fuck.
Alright. Dropping him. The 2 that were running away do not get away. Down below, we have Hollow holding Zane, and you're running down, right? Far left. I know you hate how everything goes to the left, but let me drop these.
You guys need refills? Or not, Mike? Thank you. Alex?
Not yet. So yellows are the staircases, basically. So for the, but so technically you would have been down this side, but running down first layer of the actual deck, you don't see anybody else at the moment. But there is a pathway here, and you can hear shuffling of more feet, basically.
Ho's not a stealthy person, so I think this was something to Charlie. Ho! Is anyone here? My friend is very wounded.
They gave you a name, didn't they? You said it kind of quick, though.
Tiffy?
Yeah, Alex said somebody...
I do remember he said a name, but I did not remember the name, so I'm not going to use the name. It was with a T. I do remember that one, but it's fine. There's a lot going on. Oh.
2 come running around the corner. Female, long black hair pulled back in a ponytail, and your very typical pirate, like just straggly looking dude in bandana, basically running around the corners. The pirate looking dude has a short sword out right now. Tefei does not. Who are you? What is that you're holding?
A person?
It's so tiny.
we were new recruits. We were running in, but then a giant fight broke out. I think it's handled now, but the 2 other guys headed along with Lysandre. They were going to meet the galleon, but they told me to bring him down here. He's passed out and he's like super injured from the fight. So help,
Persuasion.
please.
How bad am I persuasion?
Oh yeah, -1. Oof.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is a 6.
Ouch.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
This is why I went with Zane. Zane wasn't supposed to fall unconscious.
You're not 1.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's...
Tefei looks over at her partner. Okay, yeah, we will help. She'll walk towards you very slowly. Make a Perception check.
Okay. Something. Come on, that's... Perception, I have 0. That's worse. 16.
16. The pirate-looking dude is pulling a dagger out of his pocket and he's ready. He's getting ready to throw.
Great. Well, unfortunately, I have no way to be nice about this. I just kind of toss Zane to the side and then charge at the pirate guy.
Supposed to use him as a weapon.
It's the second time today.
Oh my
Like, I'm not like chugging it, but I'm like lightly tossing him and then...
Alright. I will have initiative rolled for these four down here.
Jeez.
You want me to roll initiative?
You're technically down, so I have to have death saves in there some form of way.
Oh, he lost his stabilization by... I have that one. Yeah, that's fair than that one. Well, I got a 5. So...
Zane?
14.
Joel, did you bring your cleric side character today?
I can whip one up. I'm just bound to play cleric.
No, we're doing a no heal room. This is potion only campaign.
Every time I try playing something different, I just go back to a cleric.
Paladin, Oath of Vengeance.
You could be a blood cleric. They're basically bloodbenders.
This guy with the dagger is running up towards, and you just toss Zane onto the ground, right?
Yeah.
He's putting his foot on him, and he's throwing his dagger out at you. That dagger is going very, very wide. That's a nat 1. So nobody else is down here for it to hit. So literally the dagger, like he like clumsily, like, and I'll say just like drops. I'm gonna have it fall on his foot for comedic relief.
Why not?
Yeah, he's gonna take a point of damage on his foot as this dagger like pulls it out like very, very fast, and like as he releases, you expect the dagger, and then all of a sudden you just stab right into his foot. But yep, dagger down in his foot. Zane, I need a death save from you.
Yep. 17.
That's a pass on number 1.
Okay.
Now roll a nat 20, so you get 2.
The thing is, it went to a nat 20 for a second, then switched back to a 17. I was like, no!
Now hold on, are you halfling, technically? Stats? So if you roll a 1, do you get to re-roll on a death save?
I think it's any one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I succeeded, it's fine.
Yeah.
No,
It doesn't matter,
just
but it's good to know.
Roll-wise, how that worked. Just curious.
I think halflings any ones re-roll, yeah.
Yeah, halflings, yes.
He's not. Oh, right.
Halflings reroll.
Halflings re-roll ones,
Okay.
yes. He is currently a halfling.
Right.
Tefei is running at you, Hollow, and she is jumping at you, and basically is going to be an unarmed strike. Is what she literally is jumping and just like punching out at you. Ooh, that's an 18.
Oh, that is good.
Would have been funny if she tripped.
It is 1 point of damage
Alright.
as she is hitting you. Grab the halfling! I don't know who this is! She'll yell out, and Hollow, you are up.
Right, so. Help! It's like shout above deck.
Oh shit. Can I
And
roll
then-
perception up here?
You were listening out, Flint. I will say you heard this.
Shit. Okay. I'll wait till my turn. If
And
I
then-
get a turn, do you want me to roll a niche?
Not yet.
Okay. Let me
But
know.
then I'm gonna go at the guy on Zane because I don't want him stabbing. I'm gonna give him I have a bigger problem to deal with.
Okay.
So it's like pull some of my purple magic sword. That is spell modifier. That is a 18 to hit.
18 hits.
I like loses my D10. It's the only thing I ever use. That is 5 damage.
What are you hitting him with? Sorry.
Alright, does it summon my force blade?
Force blade hitting out at Took, and you are basically trying to get him off with Zane.
Yeah.
But his foot is still down. Flint has disappeared. I will do another round. Let me make sure where everybody was on the old map. I had Flint the closest. Everybody else is off the ship, so Flint, I would have roll me initiative within this turn.
13.
Okay.
Are you building a new turn order? Because mine's blank.
It is blank for everybody. I have it written down separately. So,
Gotcha.
did you yell? Well, we haven't got to your turn. You just heard, so you will go into this initiative round. Took. I'm gonna have Hollow. You're technically closer to him.
Oh,
now.
yeah, I ran up to him.
So
I'm trying to, like focus on you, son of a bitch.
took dagger in his foot. Is literally pulling it out. It's stabbing out at you as he looks over at Tefei. Who is this dude? Why is he yelling? Are there more? I don't know. They're literally like back and forth bantering. It's a 15 to hit.
That is a miss. Parry with the shield.
Parry with shield. He is going to try to kick Zane's body, rolling it back basically as his bonus action.
It's
I don't
fine.
know if I'm just a.
Trying to better get Zane's body out of here, we'll be honest.
Zane, you're getting rolled back as that was a nat 20. So.
You got
I love how this is an object of this combat.
Zane, you are up with the save.
Oh.
Is that a nat 1?
It's nat 20.
Hey!
So I am back.
That woke him up.
with 1 HP.
Yeah.
Feeling better than he was.
Alright. Up with 1 HP. Flint, you are up in this order now.
Alright. How far to the doorway would you say?
So, from the actual dock down.
I do know this now. So death saves happen before the rest of the turned actions and all that.
You do have your bonus action and movement. Yeah, half movement.
Yeah.
You're.
I'm going to stay down on the ground because this was like a doorway through here.
Yep.
I'm gonna make it look like I rolled further through.
Okay. Performance.
Performance, yeah. Okay, that's not bad. That's 17.
17. It's pretty good. You can continue rolling through.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's in
The guard's like,
more
what the hell?
enemies.
I didn't hit him that hard.
Yep. Going
The swag
the full
dolls.
15 in.
The
You.
guy feels bad because he just clobbered a halfling. He's like, he's so small. I shouldn't have hit him that hard.
He's so little.
Flint, you were 35 feet away from the top of the staircase, from where you were at on the boat.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were talking to me. I was reading the chat. How about how far?
You were 35 feet away from the top of the
35
stairs.
feet.
Which you can see down, and she, the female is at the bottom of the staircase, technically. So.
Okay,
Make it
so
that what you
I'm gonna just take off and hope that my frantic zoom will alert somebody that's nearby enough that something's going awry. I would probably even shout, Hollow called for help and just start booking down there. I don't want to grab attention of anybody off the boat. So if they catch it, great. If not,
Everybody is off the boat, so that's why. Yes. let me give you a. Let's flip back just to give you a reminder.
cool.
Yeah,
You are-
Flint's the only one there.
You are the only one on the ship.
Oh, great. Okay. Well then, yeah, I wouldn't even worry about it. I would just start dashing and pulling out another produce flame as I'm running and just running with this flaming card. And the first person I see, I'm just gonna lob that thing at him.
You guys are really gung ho, but okay.
I'm not the talker of the group. I'm the smart one.
Smart
I'm
man.
the talker, and I'm currently an object being rolled around.
Like I tried.
That's,
They're like,
that's,
Sam.
that's what we're calling it.
To be fair, I used my big brain to say go lie to them, and that worked until it didn't.
It was a real good plan until some other things happened.
Right. So I'd be right on this person.
You're at the top of the stairs, and you can look down, and you can see her. She's
Actually,
about 10 feet down at the bottom.
and Hollow would be above me, right?
No, Hollow is on this floor. Like, you're at the top of the stairs. She's at the bottom.
Okay. So yeah, I just don't want to risk Hollow getting hit. So if I can just hit her, I'm gonna lob that card at her because I already cast it. My attack with Produce Flame is +4. Nice. That was a nat 19 +4, 23.
23 hits.
Yeah, that's a D8. Yes. Balls. I rolled a 1 for damage. Can't win them all, man.
We're any of
Try
them
really
sometimes.
hard.
Alright. Running down, throwing this ball at the bottom of the stairs. Tay gets hit by this fire. Shit, there's more. Took, I don't think we should keep on going. Who are you people?
We're just trying to make a living. We're just here for your boat. At this
Is that
point,
really-
at this point, I don't know what. We're just trying. I'm really just trying to heal my friend, and I was told to come here to do it.
Where the fuck did Lysandre go?
Pompous guy, red coat, blazing red hair.
Yeah.
He left.
Bitch. No good for nothing, Crestweaver. We're done here. I don't want to
it's
hurt
always a
anybody
shame
else.
It's always a shame when the captain
That is not
abandons the
my
ship, just-
way.
Let you go if you patch up my friend.
I'll take that deal.
And I'll just keep my eyes
Tay,
on
no,
the
don't
other
give
guy.
in! We're not getting out of here alive if we don't. Fine. I'll patch him up.
Alright. Like, Flint, you hear that? May I inform the others.
Will do. Pleasure doing business with you.
And I'm gonna head back up and survey the area.
Heading back up. Yeah, everybody that was at the 2 unconscious bodies, I guess. Initiative's done. There are no more threats currently around that you can tell, that you see. Free actions. What is everybody doing at this point in time? I know I have you guys kind of on 2 different maps, so.
My plan was to follow with getting rid of potential evidence, so I'm gonna go check Lysandre and see if he has anything on him, and then throw his corpse into the sea.
Orc's gonna do the same thing with these unconscious guys. He's gonna go through their stuff and just toss them into the water.
Same thought process. We were told to loot and dispose of the bodies, so
If you remember, the first couple people you killed were already floating in the water.
Yes.
So, kind
That's
of
probably where Pacific might go because she knew where that one was.
all the way on the other
Because
side.
that was you that fucking
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
hit the crossbow right in the water, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's right, but.
That one's lost to
I
the sea.
would just get back on the boat because, like, there's like a fucking there is like a ladder or some shit like that on the one side of the line, right? Al?
Yes.
It's gonna
Yeah, I
take
would
us.
I would just make my way back on the boat.
It's gonna take us a few minutes to get the boat going. That's why I think that the barbarians would make swift work out of the heavy shit. You know, carrying the bodies and picking up their loot and bringing it back to the ship so us can sort it out.
I can lift heavy things too.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, we have another strong person. That's not necessarily same type of line of work as these two. Just, it's been a long day, friend.
All good.
Okay.
So those other two were left to go off the boat, and they're running back to.
The two that are
First, they're fixing Zane up, and then we'll see what
Mm-hmm.
happens after that.
Okay, fair enough.
so I have two different actions going on. I will go with the people outside looting the bodies first, and then we'll go to the patchwork underneath, since that's kind of like priority for you guys. The two bodies that you just kicked off this side of the boat. Where is it at? There is... Interesting. The most, I was going to say, we have from them, we have 5 copper pieces, 11 silver, 3 gold between the two. There is
Who's
a...
writing the? I'm writing different notes. Who's writing the?
11 silver, 3 gold.
Thank you, Chris.
7 silver, 3 gold, 5 copper.
5 copper.
Ooh.
There's a lantern that is small but very portable, attached to one of the side of the dude's hips. Brass with the design, but the glass is very fogged over. There is a pair of gloves on one of them that the stitching is of a finer thread that you would see on your typical leather gloves, I would say. And then there's a small pouch made of like a tan cloth that has small fuzzy objects on the inside of it.
Just found a bag of fuzzy dice.
With the bag of tricks is my favorite D&D item.
That's what you're getting off of them, though.
Torque's also going to take their Crestweaver jacket and see if it fits him.
What is your height again? You're six what? 8?
I think I'm like 6'9", 6'10".
It'd be a nice height.
Looks like a skirt.
No, I'm 7'1". Take it back. I'm 7'1".
You are. These two guys were larger, but they were not in 2XL. So
You have a mini skirt now.
if you put this on, you are ripping the shoulders off.
You know, that might just work.
And
Versus with take off
it's a
the
little bit
shoulders,
longer
like-
than a standard shirt, but like it's not a overcoat anymore at all. So
So we saw what it did. I don't think Torque needs
It's gonna be
mage
like an
armor.
anime coat that's like 8
That was
sizes
a
too
different-
small under his like.
No, it was Lysander's coat. He gave it himself mage armor.
Oh, I thought we were still looking at the 2 guys.
We're still the 2 guys. That's
Yeah.
not.
Torque asked for the coat about the coat, though, right?
Well,
wasn't
I haven't
mad.
got to Lysander's coat yet.
Oh,
No, no, this is just regular coat because
Yeah.
Torque's like,
I thought he was asking about
No,
Lysander's
no,
coat.
no.
let's put that Crestweaver patch.
Got it. So yeah, those are the 2 individuals on the side over there. Crestweaver,
Yes.
you go over to him. He, body on the ground, is cloaked in blood.
A familiar sight, yes.
Yeah, very familiar. And looks up at you, Pacife, because you're the one walking over to him. His eyes gloss over. He's hanging on barely for life. He's not dead yet. Blood is running from his mouth. There is a sharp metal splinter going through the middle of his torso when he got pushed forward from a steel beam going into him. as he's like holding it there, looking at you. Please help me. And then he starts fading out.
I'll make it quick. And I will slice his neck with the glaive. Ending his suffering.
Wow.
Cruelly artificial.
We just
I
made
mean,
the first
he's not
big
coming back
decision
from
of
that
the
easily,
campaign.
okay?
Throat slit. Eyes go white.
Does he have anything good on him then?
Oh my god.
So dark.
Yeah, very bad. Anyway.
Hey, I'm following orders, okay?
Very true.
I don't think we have a healer amongst us, right?
Nope.
To be fair.
We'll
Like,
never have a healer. I thought it was a potion only campaign.
He has. Funny because he didn't use them. He has 2 potions of minor healing. He has
All this movie could have used to fight us.
the 2 potions that didn't use for whatever reason.
it's a very short battle.
Phoenix Brave, Feather Quill. He has a amulet. Radiates amulet that radiates a magical aura. He has his wand. Do you? Well, he has a wand that's next to his body. I will say that. Small coin purse on the hip, and then his robe, of course, as well.
Okay, I will take them.
All right. I need a. It is a dexterity save.
Uh-oh.
It's a trapped jacket.
Well, that is a 19.
19. Cool. You get out of the way of the engulfing flames that take over his body. We're able to grab the potions, a small bag, and the wand. The cloak ignites.
Damn.
With the quill.
And the quill. Body ignites with a cloak. Even
I was
just
really hoping to get you a dope gambit cloak.
I appreciate the thought. Sincerely. You'd be a good duster.
as his body burns away.
Oh, I guess I don't have to dispose of them now.
It is very fast. It leaves a pile of ash. No skeleton.
Hmm?
They're very Phoenix related.
I don't like the sound of that.
So just the cloak burned up?
Cloak and anything else that was still on his body you didn't get to.
Okay.
But I grabbed everything I could, which was the
The
inventory
potions, the wand.
I
thing
got
on
it.
here is junk.
I wrote it down. It was the quill, the amulet, the wand, and the bag of gold.
And there was a potion of minor
And
healing,
that's why you were messing with the potions. I didn't
Yeah,
worry about
2
that.
potions of minor healing.
which
It's just a D4 plus 1.
I need to.
I don't know if it actually exists in the inventory.
It's first potion of healing.
Ah.
at the end.
Yeah.
Oh man,
With that,
you have made lifelong enemies.
Well, there's no witnesses at the moment, so that's pretty hard.
downstairs, Flint, Hollow, and Zane are currently with 2 of the Phoenix Braves grunts. One of them named Tay, or goes by Tay, And the other one's Took. Took and Tay.
All of a talk.
Fool of a Took, indeed. Tay is the one who said that she would patch up Zane.
Is it healing magic? So I'm gonna, for as long as I can, I'm going to play like unconscious.
She'll walk over to you, and you lay hands for 10 HP.
And HP.
When she does so, she's looking over her shoulder at you, Hollow, and Flint, as you guys are keeping watch. And Took is very close to her, like, too, but he is, like, arms crossed, looked very pissed off about this, but she's doing what she said to keep them alive, so he's just being quiet in the corner right now as Zane is laying there getting healed for the time.
I think once I got healed, like, I would act like I'm coming. I would portray like I'm coming too.
You don't have to fool me. I could feel your heart.
I barely came to. I was in and out of it, but my friend wasn't lying when the other two told us that you were down here and to have me get healed by you. I went unconscious as soon as right after we talked to him.
I have a feeling you've been lying to us, though.
I'm not lying that we were supposed to be recruits. Both him and I were told hands are always open by Lysandre himself at the Galleon. But unforeseen events resulted in today's happenings. We're all just trying to make a living.
Who are you fighting?
It's been a pretty extensive list as of late. The city is,
She'll get up and step away from you, Zane, and just... Go on. Who have you been fighting?
Hell. Our purple friend here has been fighting... I can't even remember which group you've been dealing with.
The Sea Wardens, yeah.
Yeah, you've been dealing with the Sea Wardens. A lot of different people are trying to take Brave's power right now.
And today?
We are today, yesterday as well, I believe. Even since at least the last 3 days, we've been fighting the Sea Wardens throughout the city.
Enough, Zane. They're not stupid. They're not.
I'm not.
I know this. They're not dumb. They know exactly who we were fighting. They just wanted to say it.
I mean, we're fighting the Braves too. We're fighting everybody. We're trying to take the vacuum of power.
I literally just got off a boat from the domain of Quanto Lani, and it's been a fight ever since I've been in this damn city, so my hands are rated E for everyone, is what I'm saying.
Jesus.
So what's your plan? You just come to the Braves, getting recruited in, taking us out one by one for your own means.
That wasn't the plan initially.
It's still.
I mean,
it's still not the plan. Let's be clear here.
yeah.
We're not
That's
wiping
not-
out the Phoenix Braves. This is just a circumstantial situation. No one wants to be here right now.
What is your job on this boat?
I'm the medic.
That seems obvious now that I've asked it. What about him?
Took's a watcher. Like most of the Braves, they watch through Ebonwatch. They walk through Ebonwatch. Wow. No.
Why?
They listen through the streets for those talking down on the Braves, for those trying to take what doesn't belong to them. It's not quiet. We know the Braves are not what they once were can't say many years ago, but in the last couple of years. Yeah, moons.
I couldn't help but notice the name of the ship is Loyalty. Now, where do you say that you swear yours to? Is it the coin or is it the Phoenix itself?
The loyalty was given by our captain, Stormrider. She sails this boat. We do all sorts of good for others. That's what the Braves stand for, you know. That's what we took. What didn't belong to those, brought it to Ebonwatch. We built the city from nothing. Those 5 captains that once ruled here, they were murderous. I saw them.
I have been here. I was flip for a second. I have been here for a very long time.
It's a very catchy accent.
It really is.
I have changed. Nothing's changed. Everyone's just as bad as the guy before them. The captains, you guys. You can preach your high morality all you want. Everyone's just here to get ahead of everybody else. And there's nothing anyone else to say about it.
I was hoping to do, I don't know about an insight or a history to kind of see what her part in this, and saying that they fixed the city and all that. It seems like a very biased opinion.
I heard they built the city on rock and roll.
They did build the city on rock and roll. I built this city.
Well, I suppose.
With that, we'll be right back.
I did not see that coming.
I'm joking. No. My mother came here when the Phoenix Brave came here. She was born here before the Phoenix Braves even showed up. And through time and time again, they helped our family, like they helped many. They brought coin and gold and resources to Ebonwatch that the 5 captains would hold and hoard in their keep. The Braves have done more good than evil around here.
How many families did it take for them to bury before they started helping those that were in their pocket?
I don't know. She'll look away from you. We've done our part. I will tell you that this ship will not sail without our Stormrider. You can try all you want. It's not yours for your taking. Now, I've done my part in the bid.
I did hear the agreement that was made. I make sure we hold our end as well.
Do not give my word lightly. I said you'll go free. You'll go free.
And if you guys allow it,
I'm not doing anything to attack them. Have I heard that name, Arya Stormrider, before?
I don't think so.
I don't think I have that written down. Interesting. Alright.
I think maybe the only 2 people that have any information on that name would be Paulo and Zane. Would know that name probably.
The retired state captain.
Oh yeah, well, sure, definitely, probably. He's around. But
we don't really want to go back to the galleon.
Why not? Galleon's great. If you want to double check their claim the ship can be driven, maybe it has some kind of magical enchantment on it, and I'll escort them up past everybody, so everyone lets them go.
Alright, escorting them off the ship. Flint, are you going up to the hold? Well, let's go back to the top of the map. That's where you drive the ship, so.
Yeah, I had every intention of taking over this ship if possible. That was always my intention. So all my time on this boat that I've had the opportunity to, when I wasn't fighting, I was looking for ways to take off, basically.
While Flint's looking around for potential magical enchantments, I do have a question. How much seafaring knowledge would you think that Zane would have? Knowing a bit of, history.
2 knowledge.
2 knowledge. Roll me a d20.
18 on the die?
I mean, your father would take voyages when you were younger, and you're accustomed to a ship to the standard of watching people over time. I don't think you've ever truly worked a ship, though.
Yeah. At least having that understanding of how a ship kind of works, I would be trying to check things like, can the anchors be raised, that sort of stuff.
I will say, you see these 2 Phoenix Braves slowly walking off the ladder, and the rest of you guys that were looting the bodies, basically. We had Espe, you had the body hanging down in front of you, now it's just a pile of ash. We had the other bodies kicked into the water after being looted by Hezilleon and Torque and stuff. And you guys see these other 2 walking off the ship, and the others walking up now. Are you all getting on the ship, or kind of what is everybody doing?
I scoop up what I can of the ashes to dump them into the water as well, just in case. I don't trust that son of a bitch.
Does the LeBron.
I think seeing Hollow walk out with them, I wouldn't jump to attack. Just kind of keep my eye on them.
I think Torque would be the same, very on guard,
Yeah,
ready to attack if need be.
shout out to them. We had a deal. They helped take care of one of our own, so we'll let them go.
I would then look for Flint to ask him about the fancy wand thingy I found.
Okay. Flint, you want to make an arcane check?
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, that's a nat 19 plus Arcana. Of
Always say nat
20.
19.
It's a lot. I don't know. When it's above fucking 18, I feel happy.
Okay.
A 19's not a crit, but it's still pretty damn good.
It is.
Does anybody have...
Aaron needs to play a fighter, so you can crit on 18s and 19s.
Right.
You don't have
Anyway.
you don't actually have Identify, though, do you? Play the spell.
I do not have Identify, and even if I did, I'm out of spells, so...
Okay.
The ritual.
Well, if you had it.
Good to know.
You can tell based off of the craftsmanship of this, it's made of a celestial material. It has a radiant magic harness within inside of it, and the energy from this, it's from one of the suns. The aura that radiates around this is,
Gotcha. And we just recently got notes of somebody worshiping the sun god that was at the monastery.
So interesting. I'll let them know what I do see out of it.
Couldn't tell you exactly what it does, though, but I know what it represents.
Would you like to hold on to it? I don't really
Certainly.
use magic.
Yeah, certainly. I'll definitely keep it safe. We should collect all of the things that I'm sure you guys found on the bodies. And
Yeah, I'll show him, what was it, a quill in a pouch that I found?
And
Anything? And an amulet, yeah.
If you want, Aaron, since you're taking this one, write celestial blank. It's missing the word wand. And I will tell you the base power from what you can see from this. Fire spells, when you're using this as an arcane focus, get a +2.
okay, he has to use his wand and card capture soccer or other shit.
Okay.
That's a niche
so
reference I've heard.
I had a
That's,
feeling it would be handy for him.
it's a pretty appropriate wand.
a little on the nose, if I do say so myself. This should. What'd you say your name was again?
Pastify.
I just wasn't sure if Flint actually heard it at any point.
That's fair.
It's been kind of a crazy day. Pasiphae, you've done very well in bringing this to me. I truly appreciate that, and I won't forget that. But we need to get this boat moving as
Yes.
quickly as possible. It might not go to our full destination, but we at least got to get out of Ebonwatch immediately.
So raise the anchor.
I would say so, yes. And if we could take this all the way to the treasure chest destination, that'd be great. But if we could just drop it off and wipe our hands clean and get on a different boat heading towards our destination, that northern city, the name escapes me, but we can formulate a plan, but we gotta move quick.
I'll head up and go to raise the anchor, which I'm assuming is just pulling the giant chain.
Up top towards the top of the map, there's these two giant wheels. Those are the anchors. You have to spin them around.
Oh.
To actually pull the
Yeah.
Well, if I can figure that part out, I will do that.
I need strength.
Yeah, well, that's what I was doing, was checking to make sure stuff was working. Because, I wanted to make sure the ship physically worked.
They sounded pretty sure we would not be able to drive this thing, so we might want to check for something magical before we start doing
Yeah,
anything.
good point.
I know Flint was going to check magical stuff while I was checking the physical.
Well, I'll wait for a second opinion before I do anything. I don't want to blow up.
I'm here for moral support.
Yeah, I forgot to actually didn't give myself a comic. That's not why I do magic.
Oh, that's right. Was there anything about the amulet or the quill or the pouch thingy?
The pouch was
What?
a pouch of gold, I'm pretty sure.
Was it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay. That's how much gold?
His pouch, he had 25 gold in it.
Woo!
Nice.
A couple silver. But it was mostly gold. So it was
How
like
many of us are there?
7.
25, sorry, no, divide by 7, but there's 25 gold in the pouch.
You want to just add 3?
28 gold!
Okay, and I'll share it.
So we have 3 gold from the other guys that we knocked out.
That's
so-
the 28
Perfect! There we go!
gold. That 25 in the one, 3 in the other.
So everyone gets 4.
Everybody gets 4 gold.
Nice.
Yeah.
That puts me back up to where I was before I spent 4 gold on food.
Flint. You're going up to the hilt, the steering helm. There we go. I was like steering column. Yeah, the helm.
Yes, I know what a boat is.
Roll me an intelligence saving throw.
Uh-oh, alright.
It's not a check, a saving
Okay. Intelligence saving throw would be 14.
Cool.
If it's a save, and if it's a fail, I can also use Arcane Deflection, adding a plus... Is it a 4 or 5?
4.
Plus 4, thank you. Which would make that...
It'd make it an 18 if your 14 fails.
There you go. Math.
Math indeed.
Did his math work?
Yeah, the 18 might still fail.
Math would work. as your hands touch this helm, and you can feel an enchantment aura on this helm. And you can't take your hands off because it feels so good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Oh,
And you
that
have
feels real nice.
But do I realize that something is wrong, like with it?
yes.
Okay.
It feels so wrong, but it feels so right.
Bit of a strange concern here, and I'll just kind of like do a tug, but my arms don't disconnect from the wheel.
Yep.
I'm here now. Can everybody?
You're on the helm. We may as well do everything else.
Yeah. A bit tied up at the moment with the helm. It seems to be an enchantment, and I am stuck. So, can I still like turn the wheel and?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Well, get this thing moving.
Pasiphae and Zane,
What?
you guys are doing. Do your thing, I was gonna say. You guys are doing the anchors. Torque, were you helping with the anchors or anything?
The more people we have over here, the easier it is.
We're gonna go where he's needed.
Wolford, what are you up to? Psst, Travis! What are you up to?
I mean, I'll help wherever is needed. Like, I'm a fucking monk, so it's not like I, like, know much about, like, sailing and shit. So it's like, I'll be on the deck kind of, like, following orders at this point. Like,
Hey, sails. Get them, drop them down. You should be
Yeah.
able to climb up there quicker than most of us can.
yeah,
You're up
everybody's
there.
different, you know.
Drop the sails. Try and do some air shit. I don't know.
I mean, from what I've seen, like, the sails usually go down when people fuck with those pulley ropes.
You guys are real basic on this. I love this.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll listen. If we get this thing out of here between now and next session, I'll read a book on sailing and get the gist of the.
I have been on a
I know
boat
the actual
before.
terms, but the thing is, Zane doesn't.
Yes.
Yeah, you're way more trained than I do. That's the thing. Is like I feel like Flint would, but I do not.
I've been on a boat before. I'm not a sailor, but I've seen how you launch a boat. You gotta lower the sails, raise the anchor, and if there's no wind, then we gotta row.
Yep.
There you go.
It all sounds very confusing.
Pasiphae, grab one of those long sticks and make it push the water.
Not yet.
You guys have to get the
Well,
anchors
there-
up. I need.
Soon.
Yeah, I was gonna say I need some.
Oh, I'm making gestures like I
Hi,
can move my
kitty.
arms. So I'm
Yeah.
just like.
I was gonna say athletics checks. Well, from the people pulling the anchors up, basically. So,
Athletics?
yep, athletics.
Do you still do the thing where if you have proficiency, you get advantage?
Yeah. I still have a busted ass system.
Yeah.
You,
You're good at something you're really good at.
Bring the sails out.
Well, that's good because 23.
23.
Yeah. Or got
Yeah.
16.
16's good.
It would have been
Zane?
like
16.
16's good. I need an acrobatics from you, Wolflore, and then Hezilleon, what are you doing?
Oof. That was a nat 1 for a 3.
Oh, nice.
Are you not proficient in acrobatics?
No, I'm not. I'm athletics.
Yeah, right.
You guys, I was going to say, before we get to Hezilleon, Wolflore, you are climbing up the pole. You're going to pull the thing, and literally, like, the rope is coming unlatched, and you are swinging in the air for a split second before you slide off the rope, land on your back on deck, take 1 point of damage.
Fantastic. Very Johnny Depp.
How is this over? Are you supposed to be a monk?
He kicked the shit out of somebody a minute ago. You should have actually witnessed that. It was fantastic.
I was busy keeping our Zane from dying.
I know, you missed him actually being useful in combat. I wish you could have seen it.
Would have been something to see.
Wow.
I mean, me and Torque scraped him off the floor a few hours ago from the monastery, so...
But are the sails like down now, or
Sails are down
Okay.
now, but they're not like secure in a way.
I know. Like, it's like grabbing ropes, like.
How are those anchors looking?
Anchors are slowly, you guys crank them up and they lift off. As you're pulling the sail, I'm going to have you roll me, because you're holding now and they weren't tied down secured right away.
Yeah,
I'll have a dex save from you.
that's fair. All right. Next is mediocre. Could be worse. 14.
14, just enough to get it. As the sail, the wind catches it and the ship slowly starts pulling out of port. You guys are on a ship. You're on a boat.
We're moving!
Alright.
Everyone grab the rope sails.
Now, Hezilleon, you had the map last, right? Who's got the best eyes in this group?
I don't know if any of us have good eyes.
I think that might be me.
I have +3 perception.
I got +3 perception as well.
I also have proficiency with cartographer and navigator tool, so I can make a map and I know how to find my way at sea.
I have +4 perception.
I have
And-
+2 perception.
Well, as good as your vision is, we need someone who can navigate and is skilled in that. And it sounds like Hezilleon has a background in that.
That's true.
Yep.
I have
Yeah, I
survival
live
skills
on land in
for
the
finding
water.
my way around.
I'm guessing Azale's our navigator.
Oak's my first mate, sorry friends. Or actually, I mean, I would probably need Zane as the mouthpiece nearby. I'll let you fight Torque over it.
Or can be the figurative first mate, but I'll do the talking.
Sounds good.
I think Azael would walk up to Zane after he's the rope flung him. Just be like, little Zane, my aerodynamic friend. You seem to be getting thrown all over the place.
That wasn't me that got flung, that was Wilfred that got flung.
Ah, damn. Well, I'm still gonna walk up and say that to you regardless.
Zane got thrown on the boat, didn't he?
Yeah, that's how we met right now.
No, we need to talk about the Wilfred, like, pulling down the sails. But,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I mean, I guess it was a way to get me on the ship. It wasn't what I planned for.
He's covered more ground on this ship than any of us.
It's that one. You're the one that told me to do it.
Yeah, when I was conscious.
Doesn't mean you changed your mind.
Flawless logic.
Zane, I do need someone who can stick to the plan.
That is true.
Alright.
Talk about this later, guys. We have a boat that is moving. Figure out what we're doing.
But
Zane,
still north, it's going to be a couple days before we get towards Little Point. We can make a decision in that time heading north.
Is one still stuck to the helm?
He's still stuck in the helm.
I am absolutely stuck to the steering wheel of the helm, yes. There seems to be an enchantment, whatever they said about not being able to pilot this was partially correct. Seems to be enchanted for a specific pilot. I have a long period of time to figure it out along the way.
I can help look at the magic, but we do need someone up in the crow's nest. So do you want me up top, looking around, or helping with the enchantment?
I can mess with the enchantment. I am magically inclined in a very specific area.
We'll keep the brains at the helm. Hezilleon, I trust you with navigation. I don't know if you both want to work together. You can alternate shifts for all I care. I'm switching to Emperor's voice all of a sudden. Sorry about that. But I really think that Hezilleon's experience, expertise would be beneficial there. Zane, as much as you can alternate shifts, but I think that a nice sea shanty might get us moving very quickly.
I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I'm proficient at it, though.
Experienced, well, you know.
Yes.
Yes. You two can alternate shifts, keep us on the right course, and I'm not leaving the wheel anytime soon.
Hey, if all else fails, I have a force knife with your fingers on it, named on it.
Wait, what?
I was saying, if all else fails, get him off the wheel. I have a force knife that can just cut his hands off.
I really enjoy having my hands for
Have we tried
one
just
reason or another.
It won't come to that.
physically
We'll work
pulling
out.
him?
We'll work together to pull it, get the chant worked out. But if it comes to it, we have another solution.
Yeah, maybe our bard will learn some restoration spells while we're at it.
Oh, I know
I think
healing
you're
spells.
just
I
dying
was the one that was
sounds scary.
unconscious.
I know the plan that I had was quite flawless if you stayed on your feet a little bit longer.
At the sea, you guys are rolling. Short rest, but I need somebody to roll me a D100.
Okay. Haven't rolled one of those in ages.
I will say for all who
29.
Mr. Joel?
for all who spend a hit die on this short rest, you do get Song of Rest, an additional D6.
Nice. I don't need it, but I appreciate it for the future.
Agreed. I didn't take any
I
damage.
I took some damage. Like Airdale maxed out with this. Nope, I rolled two. I won't.
I have yet to take damage, and like I know that when I get hit as a wizard, it's
You'll just
gonna fucking
die,
hurt,
probably.
so.
Yeah.
It's a good
I'll
thing.
try to protect you, friend.
5. Ooh, I think you had the D6. I keep rolling. They roll terrible. That'll give me the max, though.
Alright. You guys are out at sea. Zane,
I think I can only use my arcane recovery once. Yes. Okay.
For long
so
rest,
I can
yeah.
use it again.
Zane is playing a light song for you guys. What is the name of the song?
I don't think this would be like any particular song. You're just going to be playing a light tune, like a light soothing tune on my lute.
Do on his loop loop.
Yeah, look. It's not the sad boy song this time.
Some sad Morty.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, maybe a little down by the river.
I like that song. I've been listening to it a lot lately.
Was there anything down below deck when Torque went down there?
I'm so glad you asked because I was
going to get around to it. I was like, yeah, we have stuff going on.
I got
You never did tell me about my amulet either.
well, you didn't look over the amulet yet, have you?
Well, I had asked Flint if he could check it out, but then we got sidetracked.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
I want to go to Torque though, because Torque, you're looking around downstairs, right?
Yes.
Are you checking every room and stuff?
I would say every room, but if it looks like it might be like a bedroom or something, Torque will just like peek in real quick. Like,
There's one room that you'll get to that is locked.
that is locked.
Yeah.
How locked is it?
Wow.
Fancy apartment.
Uh-oh.
It's never locked for a barbarian.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm guessing like the other doors, I guess they were
Oh,
like push
right.
doors or something.
Yeah.
Like you just push in or whatever.
Yeah.
And when Torque goes to push this one in, it's not working. So Torque's like, oh well, I need to put some more strength in this, you know. I might ask it a little bit more. Get up in there. So we're gonna try to shut the door open.
Okay, make a strength check for me.
What could go wrong? Oh, no.
Oh, that's a 6. It's almost an 19.
Shoulder just bumps into that, and you're a little defeated. This door has held its own against you.
It's a pull door.
Torque is still a little, you know, beat up, so he's gonna kind of like just give up on it. Like, I've got time for this, and he'll just keep going.
The door rolls a 19 against you.
Oh, he probably does.
We find out the cat is just gonna sleep in her room this entire time.
Where's a mimic?
Maybe like Kamar again. Furniture is like my greatest enemy.
That was hilarious.
It was. Are you going for the door again? Sorry.
Alex likes to use evil furniture.
I do.
No, Torque, after like the first attempt, Torque's like, still a little messed up from earlier, so he's just gonna forget that door and just keep going.
As you walk away, you will hear the clicking and the opening of the door behind you. Staying right behind the door is a bald, dark-skinned, grumpy-looking old man who looks like he's just like rubbing his eye and literally just looking out at you, just like, what the fuck?
And Torque's gonna kind of like shake his head, like, no time for questions. Upstairs to everyone else, go ask them. And he'll just keep going back to looking for a place for him to put his head.
He closes the door just behind him, like, and Torque just goes on his way. As you're looking around, Torque, on this main level, you're kind of like, that was like the captain area sleeping-wise. You're in the mess hall. This main level here has a couple cots. If you go down lower, there are more cots in between all the cannons lining the side of the ship. There is an even bigger mess hall at the back side of this. There is the beginning of a storage area with like more of the fresh produce and stuff like that. There's a couple more cots towards the front of the ship up here too. They're actually beds. The ones over here are like cots hanging in between. And then the very, very bottom of the ship, you get down there, looking around, there's a singular bed on the very bottom, and there are barrel after barrel after barrel. Some of them are labeled where they'll say like gunpowder or wine, but there's like large cargo barrels on the very bottom of the ship.
I think at the very bottom, Torque's going to claim this as his room. He's going to get down there, see the one bed, and all the extra room. He's going to be like, this is me.
Okay.
And how far down am I?
You're on the very, very bottom floor. There's the deck, and then there's 3 floors down.
So we're saying about like between 30, 60 feet?
Yeah, I mean, each floor is about like you're about 40 feet.
Alright, well, before like I step all the way down the bottom, Torque is going to let Flint know, like, hey, I found a bed. There's some weird dude down here, but I'm going to sleep.
You're saying we have a stowaway.
And by the time he hears that, Torque is out. That's 7 feet range.
Shit. I'm gonna shout over my shoulder to wherever I guess Hollow's next to me, and I'll just be like, we apparently have an old stowaway on the ship. Torque chose a bed on the bottom of the ship, so at least when he's exercising, when we're sleeping, we'll still get a night's rest.
That's good.
But
stowaway?
Should probably have Zane and Pasiphae, and maybe you go check on our stowaway problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess. Zane, I need your words again.
Okay.
Pasiphae, maybe use some muscle.
I'm not dying. I can probably talk our way through things now.
I guess we'll find out. If not, I'll stab him. Oh.
Pasiphae, you know what happens when there's a person on the ship without a ticket?
No.
Throw him off the top of the train.
You throw him out the boat.
I can do that.
Well, we're gonna talk to him first. Flint, stop saying things already.
Yeah.
My point is, find out if he has a ticket to ride. Metaphorically speaking.
Oh my god, Hammer just died.
Yep, camera just died on them.
Oh,
Whoopsie.
Oh, we can do about that. That camera. No, that camera's attached to this, isn't it? Turn on camera. Oh, it just got turned off for some reason. I don't know why.
And we're back. Kind of love the end of the night technology problems.
Yeah.
That's room for our second sponsor.
This is all like.
Oh, Pontum's a plan.
Ooh-wee.
Oh, jeez, guys. I don't know.
Rick, man, I don't know, man. Anyways.
Pat to the back. All right, Flint, don't leave. Don't go anywhere. But back to help you out of this later.
Yep.
Who's heading down?
I'll head down with them.
Zane,
How
I believe. Casper, are you joining us?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just putting everybody on this layer
I
at this
was
point.
directed to check for a ticket.
Let Zane do the talking. You'll know when it's time to start throwing people out the windows.
Yeah, when I start running, that's when we start throwing hands. I start throwing insults.
Okay. If Zane says no ticket, Pasiphae, that's your cue.
Yep.
Got it.
Zane, don't say no ticket by accident somehow.
Trust me, it's gonna be
Do
hard.
your best. Don't make any jokes about getting on train or anything. No ticket jokes.
I'll restrain myself.
Hey, those words.
Doesn't matter if I say it, it matters if Zane says it.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm confused, but let's go.
Head down.
The moment Flint is by himself, he just kind of goes, "What the hell am I doing?"
It's glued to the steering
Totally
wheel.
talking to
Like,
yourself.
I
we
mean,
had
it's still a pleasurable experience, right? Because it's like forcing him and making him enjoy it at the same time.
Yeah, like there's like a happy humming song as your hands are like stuck to this. Like whatever song that makes you the happiest is literally playing on loop over and over in your head right now. As
You're
you're
going to hate it eventually.
literally like All Star is just playing over and over again. Hey now, you're an All Star.
I'm just a teenage dirtbag. Yeah.
We're gonna copyright. Stop it.
Man.
You gotta change it to halfling dirtbag.
Well, we don't know where he is because Torque didn't get that much information.
Yeah.
So he's gotta look around until we find this guy Torque mentioned.
You guys come up to the locked door.
There, probably here.
Probably. Well, I'm just gonna knock on the door.
That's probably for that.
Door opens up. 6 foot tall man standing there. He now is a little bit more clothed than before, as he wasn't wearing anything originally.
Oh!
It would be Torque to just completely
Ignore that, yeah.
He's standing there and he just grumbles, looks at the lot because it's what, Zane, Hollow, Pasiphae,
Yep.
all standing there. Hey, who the fuck are you all?
Well, who the fuck are you? We got told you were down here. This is a whole situation we need to talk out. We are a group that fought off some Phoenix Braves that were on this ship. Apparently, I don't know if you were sleeping through all the fighting, but
There was
we're
fighting?
out in the open, yeah, we're out in the open ocean right now.
No, damn it.
Your friend super abandoned you.
Oh, they weren't my friends.
My name's Zane DeGray. Who are you?
I'm Grumble. You can call me Grumble.
Oh. Grom.
Pasiphae.
I didn't recognize you. What are you doing here?
I was sleeping.
Why are you sleeping on a Phoenix Brave ship?
I don't know it was a Phoenix Brave ship. I just saw a ship at dock, and I was like,
Are you homeless? I thought you had jobs.
I did at one point, but
Who is this man?
I worked with him a couple times. He's a sailor. He's a fine guy. He's just a little.
So he has a ticket.
He has a ticket. He's okay.
I have a ticket.
Okay, I won't be throwing you off the ship then.
Why would you do that? That's just me, man.
Well, Grom, it's perfect that you're here. Because we don't know how to sail a ship that well. And we've stolen this one from the Phoenix Braves. And now you're here with us. And no way off of it.
Well, I'm glad the Braves are gone. Like,
That you didn't know we're here.
it was quiet. It was dark. I just walked on. I saw a nice bed. Locked the door.
Got nude.
You don't sleep naked?
Grom, my guy.
Honestly, I agree. Sleeping naked is fantastic.
I mean, agreed, but
That's
on
not
a strange
the
boat.
problem here. God just walked onto a ship and how did he get past the guards, the people?
Oh, there was nobody here when I got up. Or that I could see.
They probably, I guess they might have been asleep, I guess. Okay. We'll deal with this later. Right now we're on a boat heading to Little Point for now.
Oh, Little Point, nice.
And we don't know how to drive it that well. So if you don't want to crash and sink, you probably want to go up to top deck and help us drive the boat.
I mean,
Don't touch the steering wheel though. You'll get stuck to it.
oh. It's
Yeah,
one of those
I'm
kind of
trying to
ships?
currently-
Yes.
Nice. Sure, yeah. I'll head up, Doc.
Have you been smoking any herbal supplements?
No, and but he will kick like a bunch of like empty bottles like behind him.
Yes. Heads up.
I heard when I was at the Yellow Shanty that the loyalty was docked and they had a bunch of wine, so I just thought it was, a free chance to get a little drink.
You were just. I don't know how you don't get a fight every single day. I know you're kind of passive, but I guess it works out. So you pass by someone, no one punches your face in every single day.
I mean, look at his face. Why would he punch it?
Do you have a picture for him? Out of curiosity.
Oh. I was on, just the... Benson.
Oh, yeah. No.
Oh.
But he's the hang out left corner. Yeah, that way does.
He really is a Will Ferrell knockoff.
I can see the
I was
resemblance to
thinking more
Will
Idris
Ferrell.
Elba than Will Ferrell.
Let's
I
growl.
mean, they're practically the same guy.
Funny as Will Ferrell is.
But why would you punch this face? Most people just want to, kiss it. They say I have a very kissable face. That's what the ladies say. And the men. And the kobolds.
I've never heard anyone tell you that, but...
He's lying. He's lying. Anyways, I'll head up. Who's at helm?
You'll find a mage named Flint. He can't let go of the steering wheel, so he is our driver for now.
Gotcha. You guys look like shit, by the way.
Thanks.
We took out a bunch of Phoenix Braves on this boat you were just taking a nap in. Could have helped or something.
It was good wine. What can I say? Anywho, bed's all yours. It's nice, and you look back and it does not look like a comfy bed at all. You'll head upstairs. So, and you guys up top still.
Tell him Hollis at you. Don't just blunder up there.
We'll see Grumble
I think we
slowly
need to
coming
burn
up the
these
stairs towards you, Flint. You look kind of stuck there, Sonny.
Well, couldn't think of a better place to be.
It makes two of us. That makes two of us. I'm Grom. Grom Grumble.
I'd shake your hand, but,
I get it. I wouldn't shake my hands either. I take no
So
offense.
you have a ticket, Grom?
I have a ticket. It's called wine! Oh yeah, your hands are stuck. Do you want a drink?
Well, what are you gonna do? Pour it in my mouth?
I mean,
Or do you have a straw, perhaps?
I don't have a straw, but I can see if there's one down below. But I was told to
Don't
help.
wake up, Dork.
Oh, I wasn't planning on it. It's a nice day out though, and you got us out of the salvage yard. Quite impressed. That sail right there looks really fucked up. What happened with that knot?
You know how to do things. What is your knowledge of sailing? How can you help us if you're gonna be on this boat for a while? And I don't know you. I know these guys a little bit, and I know them well enough to know what their talents are, and kind of give them a direction. But ultimately, we're all just kind of making it up as we go.
I am Grom Grumble, the crew member. I know how to sail any ship.
That's fantastic. I will maintain at the helm, because I have to. And, I'm kind of stuck with this plan I started.
Good plan. I like it. It's not a good plan. I don't like it at all. But it's okay. Just keep heading that way and don't hit anything, and I'll deal with the sails.
That sounds lovely.
Thing. We'll hope this continues. Literally, this lasts like every 10 minutes.
Last hour has been a party.
It's gonna be great, fun editing coming up. Yeah, Grom will step away. He will literally like undo one of the sails that is like half like flapping because it wasn't tied right, but the other half is still propelling you guys enough. And he'll like fix that. Look around, see Hezilleon up at like in the crow's nest. Like, you like the blue ocean up there?
It's a good view.
A lot of blue, nothing but blue until nighttime, and then it's darkness.
Dark blue?
No, it's just pitch black. You can't see shit.
Oh,
I have dark vision.
fair enough.
You can see gray. What's up with that guy over there? Pointing at Wilfor.
Wait, what?
He's asking what you're up to.
Oh, nothing. I'm keeping score at the Red Wings game right now. Also, there's just like almost the end of the game.
Red Wings?
And it's yeah, they're tied right now with Anaheim.
What the hell is a Red Wing?
Is that another name for the Phoenix Braves?
Yes, yes, it is.
Huh. How you keeping score on them?
Well, they're down by one.
It's us 1, them 0.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
He's scrying.
Yes.
Very much. I mean, a
Well,
monk gotta meditate some way, I guess. So.
Well, see, he's clearly an air genasi, you see, and so I assume he might be able to get the sails in our favor, but he's apparently just full of hot air and nothing much else.
Well, I'm only without like there's nothing that like is special. Like we don't really have like extra things assigned to like if you like a fire genasi or an air genasi, right? Al, like there's nothing like specific that we have.
Yeah.
No,
right
they-
now.
You just have like
I
an
have no
elemental
idea.
ancestor. You get resistant to the damage, I think.
Yeah.
Right? That's it.
Yeah, that's what right. It's like resistant, but it's not. There's not like I'm not.
Yeah, you don't
like,
have
fucking
magical
or
wind
something.
powers.
You're
or
not.
anything.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm not sure if you have like gust or anything, is what I was
They-
thinking, or like
Air
any-
Genasi
They get-
can cast Levitate.
Yes.
They can do levitate, featherfall, and shocking grasp.
Yeah, it's basically nothing to move the ship.
And they also can hold their breath indefinitely if they're not incapacitated.
Whoa, no potions of breathing for.
And resistant to
Over.
lightning damage and get 60-foot dark vision.
I mean, you're.
More than they used to get.
So Aaron, I'm not Aang. Sorry.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Well, it was worth a shot. I don't know. I've seen some air genasi do some fantastic things, but that was a long time ago.
That's only in the whorehouse. That doesn't count.
Where the world needed the most disappeared.
Jesus Christ. Anywho, sorry to bother you. I'll let you go back to your meditating. You guys are really weird. Like, Genasi, halfway. Are you guys all, like, related or something?
Yes.
How why was my? You're like, how would we be related, Grob?
I don't know.
My other Genasis could be related. But what about the halfling? I'm a plasmoid. What does that mean?
I mean,
This
well,
is my daughter.
The purple one's a
I really
monster.
know this person.
that's weird because he's my daughter, too. Hollow and I go way back.
I don't have eyes, but I'm rolling them.
Oh, I know. Anywho. Weird group, that's all I'm saying.
Okay, if anyone's curious, this is my friend Grom. I've done some jobs with him. He's reliable at what he does, which is being a sailor.
That's all I do. Drink,
That is
sail the
quite
seas.
convenient.
Like, no, not really. I mean, the seas. Do the seas actually have names?
Mm-hmm.
I'm the sailor. I don't know.
Oh. The sea. I've never seen a map in my life.
Well, we're heading to the north. I came from the west, so I don't know what really awaits us much
I
farther.
came from up.
Up where?
Don't know.
Up yours. Ha! Got him. Anyways, yeah, no, I can help.
How's your map reading skills?
Oh, I just told you
You
I've never
said
seen a
he's
map.
never
in my life.
seen one in his
Oh,
life.
right. All right, we got. If I showed you a map, do you think you would not? I'm not gonna bother with that.
We have a cartographer that
That-
be help.
Yeah, but he's. Zale, have you been on a ship before? Or are you a land mapper?
I'm good at both, actually.
He's a navigator kid.
He can map any map.
So I guess if Zale can tell us where we're going, Krama can get us there hopefully without dying.
How are we going to get this one off of the wheel?
We're working on that.
What happens if he has to use the bathroom? Like,
Hopefully we'll solve the problem before that happens.
Yep.
I'm giving off a very uncomfortable.
Alright. I'm gonna go. Come on, Flint. Let's get this worked out. We're putting heads together and solve this enchantment on this wheel.
You know,
I'm going to grab him by the waist and see if just pulling on him makes him separate from the wheel.
am I able to cast Mage Hand in this position?
I mean, Mage Hand.
It's somatic.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what the actual is it somatic or is it what? I think it's just somatic, right?
Mage Hand is vocal and somatic.
Somatic means most of it. So.
Yep. Probably not.
Does my pulling help?
Oh, you're just pulling at him. Like, how hard are you pulling?
I mean, not enough to inflict injury, but decently hard.
Just kind of. I appreciate what you're attempting to do, Pacific, but this isn't going to be a problem that brute force is going to fix.
Let's get magic in. I don't know.
Who is the smartest one of you two?
I think we're tied. No, I had to do other stats. I think Flint's the smarter one.
I have a 16 currently.
I also have 16, so we're tied.
Alright.
What if we remove the wheel?
My powers combined, we will investigate this enchantment. I'm more of this like raw energy, and you were like a normal magic guy. So like together, we should be able to solve this.
Yep.
I'm gonna pull up my loot. I'm gonna say, Hollow, you've got the free hand, so I'm going to play a little tune to hopefully get you a little bit more thinking. I'm gonna cast my last bardic inspiration on you.
And can I help Hollow try and figure this out, but ultimately let Hollow do the investigation, but kind of like, or whatever he's doing, but kind of like assist?
It
to
depends
give
on
him
what he's.
advantage?
Depends
Like,
what
get
he's
his
doing.
opinion. We're just trying to get a feel for. Like, see if there's like a specific. I'll start with like trying to see if there's like literally like a magic circle on here somewhere causing the thing to activate.
Yeah.
Also, consider that you got some equipment from Crestweaver. Maybe it does something to this.
I mean, I got an amulet and a quill, and the wand that I gave you. Do either of these things look useful?
Alright, so the wand is going to be beneficial to me, but I've heard of magic items granting, maybe it's connected to this ship, but I would need time to look at it.
Let me just do. Can I get advantages? Finn's kind of like helping me out. Bardic inspiration. Let me see what I get first. What's your bardic? D6. Oh yeah, of course it's D6. We're only level 2. Oh, I rolled a 14. My die 17. That is a 20. 30.
30, 20. No magic seal can be seen from here. rolling out the amulet, though. As you're searching over and looking at the wheel, you can see on the back half of the actual mass itself, there seems to be a missing shape.
Is the shape matched in with it?
Looking at over it,
Can I borrow this for a second, please?
Okay.
slapping it on, the ring itself will begin to glow. It turns into the wood itself, starts to light up between all the grains, this white, and your hands slowly feel like they're being ungrasped from this thing. The amulet chain wraps around almost scarily, like where it's not supposed, but as it does so, like claps itself around, like, and yeah, it's stuck into the mass now. But
We have a ship. Flint is free.
Fantastic.
With that,
Now you can finally itch that spot that's been bugging you.
I'm gonna try and see if there's some paint down below. I have a name idea.
Oh boy.
Well, hang you by a rope and just kind of swing you over the side. Great.
Wait, is there any kind of like, also like, Phoenix
Actually,
Brave
I
like
could use
banner
Mage
flying
Hand
off
on
or
that
anything?
for
Okay.
going.
I didn't know if it was like, we don't want to announce it that much that we still.
there's no current flag on the ship being actually still.
But yes, covering up the name of the loyalty would be terrific, and I could use Mage Hand now that my hands are free and kind of guide the paint, but following your advice.
Yeah, it's going down below. I'm gonna try and look around and see if I can find some paint.
What would other ships think of a flagless ship sailing by?
Problem?
Oh,
That's
it's
a
pretty
great
common in these
question.
waters.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if that was suspicious.
No. It's actually more of a problem if you are flying a flag.
Then you for sure have allegiance.
Yep, you got it. Normally, flagless ships are just transport ships, cargo, people. When you actually fly a flag, it means you're a clan, you're a pirate, you're no good. You know, like spit, not finish the sentence.
Well,
Anyway.
since I had a hit with the other two items, Flint, does this quill look interesting?
I would like to check that.
And the quill. Roll me a history check.
Ooh, my favorite. Rolled low though, so that's an 8.
An 8. It's a quill from a bird that is red and orange.
Quill from a bird that is red and orange. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
You're smart too.
Is that a feather off vestal?
Do we really know the Arc Vessel? We're on a different continent. I mean, we may know there's a phoenix in another land, but like, we probably won't know much about it, right?
Yeah.
Off vestal blocks the suns for all of fall/summer. So like that's a phoenix we would, and then height we would all know of.
Probably have a different name for it, though, right?
Yeah.
What's
I've studied a lot of history. Unfortunately, this one falls on me.
They've been around, I guess. Can I try, I guess?
Sure.
I've studied a lot of books in my lifetime.
You guys are really book heavy today.
That's a 24.
24. I will say you know its real name is Akvest. What people around here call it, though, is just Lenore.
No.
Lenore.
So what purpose does the quill itself
Zane
serve?
is right. This is a quill from this phoenix. Lenore for you, not
So can I-
most people.
Can I write things in fire?
It's like a full quill, right? It's not
It's a
just a feather.
quill.
I think maybe it's like a sign of like blessing of the phoenix braves or whatever. Like, oh, you're a phoenix brave captain, so we give you this fancy feather to write. Do you get like a magical energy off of it, or it just looks like a pen?
There's some magic off of it. I mean, this is a magical quill from the
Oh, or the Phoenix is going to have natural magic in it.
Correct.
I will put it in my hair as a fashion accessory.
You can do that as you swipe it back towards your head for a split second. It writes in red in the air.
Ooh, I'm going to try that again.
What are you spelling out?
Hi.
High. Literally high burns into the sky and starts floating away from you.
Oh. Signal. Signal quill.
That could come in handy.
We do need to get moved from where we are right now, though, because we just gave away our position. So, forward for full.
At that point in time, somebody else roll me a D100.
I'll take this
Oh,
one.
fine, Aaron, you take it.
You know what, Travis? Go ahead.
Alright, I will roll you 100. $53.
Back out.
The random counter table.
Yep.
The DM casts magic bullshit go.
Dragon turtle.
Hope you guys ready for a Kraken. We will just die in a Dragon Turtle.
Ancient dragon turtle.
You guys have been sailing for a couple hours at this point in time. Long rest has happened. Not long rest, short rest. Short rest.
No give back.
No give back. Short rest has happened. It is the breaking of dawn. The suns are going down. The one has already hit over the eclipse of the earth, and the other one slowly behind it. The sky becomes a orangish purple tint, and the clouds kind of form out, and you can see them. There's a slow roll of fog forming around the ship and around the rest of the sea as it is breaking and becoming darker and darker. You have the lamps on the actual ship slowly start to ignite, and you guys turn them on for vision. And there is a cold front that slowly hits the front of the ship. And as all of you guys get that little bit of shiver in your spine as you're standing up and looking around, there is a swirling that slowly is forming. You guys are going towards a storm of some sort at the time of night right now.
Well, we knew that these were out there. We got warning. This kind of activity doesn't make us any more prepared for it.
Ron, what would you advise?
I normally sleep through these ones. If you don't see any, he's looking around. Green light rolling off the smoke. It's normally just a mild storm. When the smoke, the fog ignites, glows green, that means trouble.
Do you see a green tinge anywhere? You do not.
So keep an eye out. It's getting late. We probably should rotate and keep watch. I've slept most of the day. I can stay up for a minute.
Could I potentially insight him to know for sure that he's not just completely full of shit?
Wow.
No,
How
he's doing.
dare not trusting Hall's word?
Is that a yes? I'm sorry.
Yeah, roll an insight.
Alright, let's go. 19.
19 beats my 18.
Ooh, okay.
He's hiding something.
Okay. I'm gonna stay at the wheel, if you don't mind. Getting acclimated with the ship.
Fine by me.
Navigation, though, Hezilleon's gonna need his rest. Zane, you took.
I'll take
you were doing.
I can take out the watch. I don't mind.
all due respect, I just met you, and I know that you claim that you know your way around. By all means, you've been quite helpful with getting the sales and whatnot, but I've known these people for only a couple of days, and I've known you for a couple of hours, so I'd kind of like you to be the extra help and just let my crew kind of handle things, at least until I get to know you better.
To be all honest, you're a crew without a name. I think I'll take watch. I've been on the seas longer than you have, son.
I think what he's saying is no one's taking watch alone.
That's fine. I know as much as you guys know about me, about you. I get it. Business is business, and I don't want my fucking head cut off, so...
Yeah.
Both you take the same watch together. I'll take the second watch with Hezilleon.
Alright. Getting on up, Captain. Let's go through this storm.
Alright.
With that, we're beginning a long rest and a level up. Ah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I want to end this session with some HP rolling up, because I do want to give that to you guys before we start next session. So, is anybody switching classes, or is everybody leveling up in their standard class?
Oh yes.
Standard class.
I'm gonna get my subclass.
Me too.
I was going to say, yeah, you guys can choose those afterwards. Let's do the HP rolls, and then we will end the session with that.
You gonna give me a D12?
D12. That was rough. That's a 3.
I got it. I'll keep it.
Good old D6 for me.
D8 for me. And
For the D6, what did you roll, Aaron? I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 3 as well.
Damn.
Alright, let me lose some. So if it's rolled HP is 12, then I just make that 15.
Yep. And then it'll automatically add your con mod. It'll level up.
Rolling a
I'm
D8.
sure I will ask you that every fucking level.
My dice are fantastic today. I've rolled 3 3s in a row. So, what did you roll, Trav?
4.
Take the 4.
Alright, hit me with another D8.
D8.
It's a 4. I rolled a 3, so I think 4. Hot dice today.
Yep, really hot dice.
Grab a different D8 now.
D10. 4.
8.
I'll take the 8.
I rolled an 8 on my.
Double.
So.
Okay, take your 8, yep. Then, who am I missing? Twerk?
Oh no, I was the first one.
Oh, you were the
You just
first
call
one.
him Twerk.
Twerk.
Me.
Yeah.
Need a D12.
Regular 3.
Roll the test.
I rolled an 11.
I do get one more trick, and I learned another cantrip for this one.
Well, yeah, that's really a lot more cantrips. Now I know the shield and sword one just for free.
With that,
Ironically, as Barbarian, I also learned a cantrip.
nice. So, on that note, I know it's a couple minutes before 11, but we did a long session last time. I know some people have to get up earlier in the morning tomorrow. I do as well. We will pick this back up in a couple weeks, you guys. Sailing
Yes.
towards Little Point with a stowaway, but you guys have a ship.
Oh, shit.
What is the name of the ship you're thinking of renaming this there, Zane?
Oh, the disloyalty.
The Disloyalty. Is that what you guys are going with group-wise name? you're gonna have to talk it over.
I'm okay with it for a ship, but yeah, unfortunately we're a crew now, whether we like it or not at this point.
So,
And,
Maybe we don't want our name based on. Not like.
Start creating names, and now your affiliations, and now you're guilty by association.
So,
Yeah.
the Disloyalty sailing the Glimaze Sea towards Little Point is where we're picking up next time.